Hello, Daz community. This is Not From This World, and I want to welcome you to my tutorial series. Now, for this Tuesday, I wanted to address a question that came from one of my subscribers. And this question came from my video about Iray bugs. And I want to thank Marshall Matt for asking this question. He says, I'd be very interested in how to adjust render Iray quality, and particularly how to avoid fireflies in low light areas without the render time jumping to 2 hours an image. Now, this is a great question, and I've actually addressed this in various videos with various methods, but I thought I'd kind of just sum up some of the things that we can do for Iray quality. Now, first of all, Iray quality is a crapshoot. For example, there are several methods that you can use to get the result that you want using different methods for Iray quality. Now, to begin with, I ran some tests and made a video for Iray quality. And I had some pretty interesting results in that video. So if we go to the render settings here and we go to all, you're going to notice that you're going to find this render quality and it's defaulted at 1. And I did some tests where I decreased this to like 0.8, 0.5, and etc. to try and see how it would affect the render quality. So let's take a quick look at the results of that video that I was just talking about and see what the render quality affected the image as well as the render times. Okay, so I just threw these 5 renders into Paint and kind of put them together. So on the far left, we've got a render quality 1, and then I keep going down to 0.2. The render times dropped significantly as we lowered the render quality. My quality number 1 took 9 minutes and 5 seconds, and then the render quality at 0.2 only took 2 minutes and 12 seconds. To kind of sum up that video, you should watch it if you get a chance, and you'll see for yourself, but to sum it up, I really didn't notice a huge difference. You know, we're trying to get rid of fireflies a lot of the time. We're trying to get rid of imperfections. And the render quality just really delayed the time it takes to render the image. So my recommendation for render quality would to be leaving it at 1 for most things that you do. Now, the second thing that we can mess with for Iray quality is the denoiser. And the denoiser, I think, is just a wonderful tool to use to get rid of things like fireflies, imperfections. Now, some of you might disagree with this. We've kind of had a discussion on denoiser. Some people love it, some people hate it. I am one of those people that I think if we use it for the right scene, it is perfect. And what it'll do is it will soften your scene right at the end of its rendering. And I've got a video on this as well, so you should check it out. Actually, I've got a couple videos on the denoiser, but the one video in particular can really help you out where you can see my settings. And essentially, you're going to choose a max sample that is relatively low. So in your render settings, take your max sample and you're going to knock it down to something like 1,000. The max time doesn't matter, but you're going to turn this render quality enable off and then scroll down to kind of this purple area, turn the pixel filter to Landscos, and then as you look here on the purple, you're going to turn this denoiser on. Then you're going to choose the post denoiser start iteration at the same number that you put your max samples. So when you render, it's going to render up to 1,000 samples, and then it will denoise and soften everything right at the end. And so check out my video on this. It works really good for a lot of renders, and I use it actually all the time because I don't like that rough render, and I don't like to take forever to render the image. When you set this max samples, when you are rendering, it's going to render just to 1,000 max samples. Now, 1,000 might be more than you actually need. You can go down to 800 or 500, or you could go up to 12,000 if you want. It just depends on how much you want to render and when you want that denoiser. I always mark the denoiser right at the same number, and that always seems to help quite a bit. All right, and finally, Marshall Matt mentions fireflies and dark scenes, and I have done a video on this as well. And this video, I essentially talk about how you render dark scenes in the light. And light is your friend when it comes to rendering, because the more light you have, the less fireflies you receive in the render. And so what I show you in this video is just how to light up the scene so that you can get your figure, your character, rendered really nicely in light, but then you can keep the background dark and you get the illusion of the scene being dark. And this eliminates a lot of those fireflies that you get on your character. And I mentioned in this video that this is kind of how Hollywood does dark rendering. A lot of times they will film something in the daytime and then put a filter on the camera so that it looks like it's occurring at night, even though they filmed it in the day. So just remember, with Daz Studio, kind of like anything else that you are doing in production, it's the illusion of it being dark. It's not necessarily trying to render in dark. Now, the more you keep your scene dark, the more chance you have at fireflies. So then you may want to kick in that denoiser, or you want to just increase your render times. And I get it, man. I hate having long renders. I have a comic that I've been working on where I have the scene rendering, and I don't know why it's such a detailed scene. It must have something in it that just has tons of texture. But if I let it render on its own, it will render with my 3070 graphics card. It'll take 2 hours to render each picture, which is fine, I guess, if you're going to bed and just rendering, pictures overnight. But if you're trying to work during the day, it is a major hassle. So my suggestion to Marshall Matt and anyone who is interested in Iray render speeds and quality, check out those other videos and give me a holler about what you think about them. And if you have other advice, let me know, because I would be more than happy to take a look at some other techniques. All right. Thank you for checking this Tuesday video out. I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy rendering. Stay away from that AI and be creative. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me some comments. Help my little channel. I'm so close to 2,000 subscribers. I think I'm going to get there this week. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done it. And I want to thank all my patrons for their comments, their suggestions, and their questions. Happy rendering.